Hey all, Hashrock here with another Minecraft video for my holiday map. So I'm really excited because I had a lot of time. That's the wrong one. Okay, great. Screenshot. I had a lot of time to work on all of these room things. Unfortunately, I did not have time to record, so this episode is coming out a bit later than I wanted. And I actually have more done than I need to, which is kind of strange for me. But yeah, let's get to it. So I'm only going to be covering 3 days today, since I don't have one like halfway done. I don't have another half to show you. I think you'll be pretty happy with the stuff that I did do, though. A lot of it was complicated redstone. Some of it involved commands I've never used before, but we'll start with a little playthrough. So, as you can see, I'm in adventure mode, which is very good because I am very good at trying to gesture to things and then hitting blocks. So, let's start off. So, I'll get the book. Oh, yes, there's a cookie there. Kids have already started sending in letters. You need to answer them. Run outside to get the mail. Throw the letters into the correct hoppers, then press the button to check your letters. Any wrong letters will be left in the hoppers. So, outside, there is a chest, which is the mailbox. As you can see, there's a bunch of written books in here, and I'm gonna grab them all. So, I'm not gonna read through the books, I'm just gonna glance at them and figure out where they belong. But if you want to pause it and see why I put them in the spot, you're free to do so. So I'll go here. Okay. That one didn't go in. And then I will press these buttons. This button check and see if I got in the right spots. Oh, and back there, that was not magic you saw there. That was real. The books did land on top of the hoppers and they didn't go in. I will show you exactly what I did with that to make that happen later when I go over the redstone, but we're in our next puzzle. So, as you can see, there's a lot of buttons. There's a lot of glass, which is just for design and stuff. And a reset button, but there is a chest, so I will go. Okay, cool, I didn't take the book. Oh, I was just worried about that. I'm gonna take the book and look at it. Since Christmas is coming up, you need to practice your Christmas carols. Go sing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Press the buttons to trigger the note blocks in the correct order to play the song. Wait, did I? Yeah, okay, I put in the right spot. Then I put one to the right. I have memorized the pattern, but what you want to do if you were going through this the first time, you'd probably go test out note blocks. Let's say this. And if you press the wrong one, which this was, it'll say, oops, try again. So, I'm just gonna go do the right pattern. If I can. Shoot, I did it too fast. I guess there is a speed. I didn't actually test if there was. I'm gonna be right back. Let's try this again. Don't know what happened there. I think I need to check my commands. I'm not sure. If it works this time, it'll be okay, but that was very strange. Please work. Okay, so it was a problem with the reset. And this is the last one. perfect. We're on to the next level. This is going to be the last one I'm going through, since while I do have more, I don't want to make the video too long. I will probably try to get the next parts up pretty soon. There's going to be much less. Oh shoot, I'm creative. Well, whatever. We're good. There's going to be much less content in the videos because, well, not much less content, less puzzles, because the next few puzzles are extremely complicated. Well, actually, no, the next puzzle, just singular, is extremely complicated. Not the puzzle itself. The puzzle itself is actually pretty simple, but the redstone behind it was. So, I guess we'll just continue with this. Just a little update there. Time to take a break and go ice skating. Go around the rink and have fun. Yes, very short book, which is a change from all the long books. So, you're trying to get over there. As you can see, you can't go there directly. So, go ice skating. Yes, okay. And I failed it. I didn't even try there, did I? I've always struggled with this jump for some reason. Yes. Okay. As you can see in the top right corner, we have a jump boost. Whee! And now, speed boost. Okay. So I would step on that to say the day's complete and, you know, it'll teleport me, but I don't really want to give any hints away what the next levels are, so I'm going to start talking about the redstone now. So one nice thing about these three puzzles are they're really close. This is like the closest I've ever had puzzles in here. So as you can see, the first one's right there. The second one is in the distance over there. I think if I tilt my camera down, you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you can see it right in the corner there. And then this is the third puzzle you're at. So if we start with the redstone for the first puzzle, I learned a new command, and I'm going to show it. Oh, right. So another recap. Button here, hoppers there. Okay. So now we'll go into the back and blah. So these are all item filters. I think they're really blocked right now. Oh, no, you can see them right here. So I have them filtered for the books. Since books are singular items, the item filters work a little bit different with how much signal they let out. So as you can see, they're all going 1, while all of them are full. Actually, they're not single items, they're stacks of 16. So they work like ender pearls and stuff, just a different counting for them. So if you remember when I just went over this, the hoppers, when you tried to throw items in them, items were originally floating above them. This is because the hoppers were locked. These redstone blocks stop items from going into the hopper, so it looks as if they're just floating in midair, which is pretty cool. So this item filter leads into these chests. These chests collect the books that you tossed in that were filtered out, so they were correct. Then I take the signal from these chests, so once you toss one correct book in there, it goes to these command blocks. This is a contraption that you've seen probably a lot. There is just a line of snow blocks here, and you press the button, triggering them. But in front of it, I have the command saying checking. Then this is a different command for me. This is the fill command. So this command, as you can see down there, is /fill. Then I have 2 sets of coordinates. Right where my mouse is, that separates the 2 different coordinates, but there is nothing that physically separates them. So the fill commands are actually replacing all of these redstone blocks with air, and then the next command block in that line is replacing them back to redstone blocks. So I am doing this so the hoppers can get unlocked, so the items can flow through, and everything works. Yep. Then it goes to the line of snow blocks. Day 8 complete, and then it teleports you. So it's pretty cool. This redstone, this is my first redstone monster. Then that one came along, and let's go to this. So I cannot take credit for this at all. Like, there's a tad bit like this was my idea. Repeating this song at the end, I made this redstone, was not my idea. But all of the redstone otherwise was made by my friend. In game, her name is Artsy2. On YouTube, though, you can see her as Madball20, I think. I'm sorry, I don't know your name, but so I am going to try to explain this to you the best I can. I'm only going to talk about one of the branches for each of these because they're the same. So this is the same for all of the note blocks except for one, which is unused. So the button you press is above this, and right above here is a sticky piston. So once you press the button, which is about right there, then the piston gets triggered, lowering this redstone block onto this wire. Now, a few things can happen. If it's not the next block in the order, the signal will travel back here, through this snow block, to here. That goes to the reset line, which will reset this entire thing. Now, I'm not going to get into that yet, but I will show you that very soon. If one of these is actually the next block in the sequence, it'll go, there'll be a snow block here, and it'll go through the snow block to this command block, which sets, which one does this set? 8366. 623. Okay. It sets the next block in the sequence. It's the next one of these to snow. Then it goes to here. 8166. I'm sorry. I'm struggling with kind of visualizing this command. Wait. Oh, why is this so hard? Oh my gosh. I'm really sorry. Oh! Wait. Is that the same? Okay. Now I get it. Okay. So this one says the next block in the sequence, the next one of these in this sequence, like the correct one, to snow. Then, since this will not be here if this is triggered. So, this sets that back to snow. So if you press that button again, it'll trigger the reset line. Then, this sets the next, actually, I'll go back to that. This also travels over here to this command block, which sets this to air temporarily, I think. Yes. And that'll be later put back to snow. So, this piston is, this is hard. I'm really sorry, guys. I've had so much issues with this redstone, and I've lost track of how to follow this. Okay, I think I get it though. So, this command block sets this block, right? Yes, to a redstone block. This makes the piston push forward, and this trigger this repeater, which triggers that repeater. And a cool feature about repeaters is they can lock if given a redstone signal from the sides. This means that it will not let a signal through this direction. So even if it's getting a signal here again, it will not trigger. And that is useful because I don't have it removing these snow blocks once this line is already triggered once. Like when this is the next note and you do press it, I don't have it removing this afterwards. So yeah, it's the same for almost all of these. I will show you the redstone for the one that's different. And as you saw, that one had 2 wings. That's because that note block is triggered twice. There are some with just 1. There's one with 3. So yeah, it just varies based on how much you actually use it. So this is the one that's not used, and inside is a command to set that block for the reset line. And now I'll show you that. This is the reset line. There is a redstone block that would lead into, this is the block where the snow, as you can see in the command bottom, would be placed. When that's placed, it goes to the message that says oops, try again. And then it starts, oh, this one gets rid of the snow block since its signal has been through long enough. Then it goes resetting a bunch of blocks so you can do this again. So anything that was placed, anything that was removed, that will all go back to what it originally was. Once you have the right combination and you press the last note, which this is the last note, like you press this, this will be triggered. It goes through that to that. I think that sets. I'm really, really sorry, guys. It sets something to. Oh, it sets that to error. No wonder it was actually set to error. Oh, there's nothing in there. Okay. Then it says data incomplete, and I think that's triggering. Oh no, that's triggering up above the song right here. Yeah, I probably should have rehearsed this before, but I kind of foolishly decided not to. So once the snow block is placed here, it triggers the song again, and then, oh, I should have done that. Then it teleports you, and it actually resets this. So I don't have to wait. Does it? No, it doesn't reset it. It puts this back to error. I think I was planning on originally resetting it, but I never did. Okay. Last one, which is okay. Compared to this, is extremely easy, and I don't know. I think it's this way. I'm gonna be. No, I'm not. I'm wrong. This is here. Okay. I am constantly lost in this world. So, this is the ice skating rink. There is extremely little redstone in here. One feature of this is it's surrounded by barrier blocks. It's pretty cool. So, some of the very little redstone here is done by this command block. And there's another one that does a very similar thing. So, this is the speed one. Now, this is another new command that I learned. I've been learning a lot from here. All map making redstone, which I might actually do a video on later, but for now, the command is /effect. That applies like a potion effect to you, such as what I did here, speed. Oh, right, it shouldn't be me. Duh. I need to make it for everyone. Then this is the number of seconds that it'll last for, and this is like, it gives you speed 2. If you want to put speed 1, put 1, etc. Now I need to go check to see if the other command is right, because it might not be. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, that one's good. This one gives you jump boost for 20 seconds, and jump boost 2. So yeah, that is actually all the redstone. I didn't need to cut it at all, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, my 2 redstone monsters. And there's a third one coming. Get ready. It's even more messy than that, and that's pretty messy. So, thank you again, RC2, Mad Mole, whatever. Thank you so much for your help, and you will be seeing more of RC's work in the next video. So, see you guys.